everyone, and welcome to Stuff of the Week, episode 19.
Greetings, listeners. How are you all feeling today?
Yeah, Hockey Sue's back with us. Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
My name is Hakisu.
Yes, it is.
Rose. I like flowers.
Right, so he's Hockey Sue. I'm Jacelock, aka the Breen, aka Feeling Gal, aka you all know that stuff. So,
Hello, Jacelock. How are you feeling today?
I am feeling quite fine, thank you. I have been... What have I been doing? I have been marathoning Sherlock, except not really, because I still have 2 episodes to go, and I kind of think I'm stopping for tonight. So that's not really marathoning, but...
That is an interesting story. Please elaborate.
Let's see, I watched the first episode of Sherlock at, what are we calling him? Someone's house. I forget what alias we're giving him. One of our friends' house. And then...
Oh yes, that friend. I remember him.
And then, I realized that because this was a show based on Sherlock Holmes, Irene Adler was going to be in it. And so I looked it up, and then I realized it was season 2, episode 1, and then so I watched everything up until and including that episode. And the last episode had so much feels in it. Oh my goodness.
That episode did indeed make me emotional, because I have feelings.
So how have you been?
My life has been most pleasurable.
Indeed. Would you care to elaborate?
I have done stuff. Rose. I like roses. I have gone outside, and I have gone to the gas station. That is the place I go to, the gas station.
Indeed. We've heard many stories about... Did you see that crazy cougar lady again?
I am sad to inform you that I did not.
Oh, that is indeed sad. Well,
Indeed.
to certain persons.
I do believe that it is quite upsetting, and I would feel this because I have emotions.
Yes, so... anything else that has happened to you? Of course not. Okay, moving on. Weather, I think. Am I remembering the formula right? Yes, I am. Okay. Weather,
The weather has been most variant out here.
has it now?
We have had high temperatures, and we have also had low temperatures.
Yes. That's... okay. I have already, praised and freaked out about and glorified the American... Well, that's not American, that's Californian weather all last episode, and you guys don't want to hear me ramble about that again, do you?
I would love to hear your ramble.
Okay. It's not humid, for one, and it's actually cool enough that I'm not just lying on the floor wanting to die. And... yeah. That's really all I... Bleh. There's only so much I can say about the joy of weather here, as opposed to weather back in the tropics where I am from.
We have had to use fans in our house. We've had to buy more fans because it is so hot. And I am human, so I do feel this heat. It is intense.
Indeed. Shall we just cut to music now?
I do believe that would be most enjoyable.
Cut to music.
Your stare was holding, ripped jeans, skin was showing, hot night, wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. It's hard to look right at you, baby, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. And all the other boys try to chase me, but here's
was a lovely piece of music, I think. I don't know, I'll decide afterwards.
I quite enjoyed it. It was most pleasurable to my auditory sensors.
I'm sure, you mean ears, right? Which you totally have.
Yes, of course, my auditory sensors. Or my ears for short.
Right, we're gonna have to talk about that after. Okay, so, because Hockey Sue loves roses so much, he's gonna be very happy about one of the people we're looking at today. Because it's Rose Replies on Tumblr.
I am so ecstatic right now. I have so much energy, you cannot even conceive how much energy and how much excitement I have at this statement.
Right,
Because I love roses, and I love Rose. Rose is most pleasurable to my visual receptors.
Yes. So this is another Ask blog on Tumblr, and it's Rose Replies, just like that, no dashes or spaces or anything, .tumblr.com, and the actual title of the blog is Ask Rose Luck. I'm assuming the username is because, there have been too many Rose Luck Ask blogs already.
Indeed, I would believe that is the reason for the username.
So, is there anything you want to say about the blog?
Yes, indeed I would. I would first like to say that I have spoken with this mod because I do speak to other people, for I am human, and I have other people to which to speak. And I have spoken to the mod of this blog, and she is an incredible person.
That is good to hear.
She tries to keep the blog humorous, while at the same time still maintaining the adorableness that has made me fall in love with this character, Rose, who I quite enjoy.
Yes, so is there a particular, I don't know how to say this, is there a particular ask, reply, exchange thingy that you like?
Well, for reasons that may perhaps be obvious to many, my favorite would be the picture that she drew for this person named Hakisu.
Yes.
I have copy-pasted the link into our chat, so you may look at the picture while I talk about it. I find this picture very exciting, because when she was making this picture, we were in the stream that she used to help us watch her make
Ooh, that's
art.
always fun.
Indeed, it was most enjoyable. And I told her that I wanted a dozen roses. So, the mod decided to draw a dozen roses.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What am I missing?
You're missing one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
You're missing one.
Yes, I know how to count to 12, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't see the 12th rose. I must be blind.
I will provide a hint for you.
Is it the one on
The
her cutie
12th.
mark? Or the one that is her cutie mark?
That may indeed be considered one, but there is one more. It is much larger than all the
Is
others.
it herself?
And perhaps slightly differently shaped. Indeed, you have discovered the secret. The 12th rose is Rose herself.
But then that's not included in the bouquet. You know what? I'm not gonna question that.
The request did not specifically say for it to be included in the bouquet.
Okay.
The request was specifically a dozen roses.
Fair enough. Touche. All that jazz. I myself like, oh shoot, I may have just lost the one I like. There it is. The one I like is on the 3rd page of the archives, so a little ways back. And it is the one in response to an anonymous person asking, I'm just curious, were you invited to the Grand Gala? If so, what did you wear? Refraining from commenting on the atrocious typing of that question. It's Rose Luck in a gala dress.
Did you just get an annoying call beep?
Yes,
Because
I
did get an annoying call beep.
did. Yeah. That's totally not people asking me if I've seen it. Nope, we're not going there. So it's Rose Luck in a gala dress. What's not to like? And stop asking me if I've seen Hockey Sue. I mean,
I will fill the silence.
it's
The-
Rose Luck in a gala dress.
I too quite enjoy this picture. Perhaps because the simplicity and yet the beauty of the dress. I can appreciate beauty, for I am human.
E- e-
I do find the dress to be quite beautiful.
yes. So, I don't know, we've discussed this in a previous episode. I like dress designs. We've discussed this in multiple episodes, actually. I like dress designs. This one's pretty. End of story.
Indeed. I do also quite enjoy dress designs. Dresses are amongst one of my 3 favorite things, along with roses and rose luck.
Okay, shall we move on then?
But wait, I have more to say.
Oh.
There is one other picture I do quite enjoy for this Tumblr.
Oh?
Actually, I must amend my statement. There are several pictures I enjoy for this Tumblr. This is just one of many. To see the full gallery, you should go to the Tumblr. This picture, right here. It is a different style than she usually uses, but I perhaps like the realism behind this. It is quite pleasing to my eyes. It is quite pleasing to my eyes.
Yes, well done. Yeah, I also like that one. I don't know. There's one thing that bugs me about it. It's the fact that the feet, the legs, they have the indented hooves thing. I don't know what you call it.
It is like hooves usually are shaped, except hers are indeed in reverse.
Well, there are 2 styles kind of realism for ponies. One is they have just completely flat feet, like they're made out of plastic or something, which oddly enough I actually prefer. And then there's the more realistic version where they have the center of their feet be slightly indented to look like actual hooves, and that just creeps me out a little. I don't know why.
It is because
I think it's
the
because
hooves
in show
on-
they don't have hooves. They have just smooth bottoms on their legs or whatever.
Exactly. That is a perfectly valid reason for disliking it, and I too find that a valid reason. However, I, Hakisu, have been brought up around horses my entire life because I have lived for an entire life. And in my horses, I have grown used to their hooves in my surroundings of horses that I have lived near for my entire life.
Indeed. Okay, I think we're gonna move on.
I find this acceptable.
Next person. I don't know how to pronounce this username. Cortix.
I believe the name is pronounced Cortex.
Yes, that. I'm sorry, I'm distracted by the GTFO Lyra just staring at me very menacingly. Let's click away from that. Okay. What is your favorite picture from this lovely person's gallery?
The most pleasurable picture may be obvious to viewers who have known me recently. Because I am Hakisu, I have 3 things that I like: roses, rose luck, and dresses. This picture that I find most pleasurable to my eyes would be a picture entitled Rose Luck.
What a surprise.
It is a picture of Rose Luck holding a dethroned rose in her mouth. She is also glancing, I want to say slyly, though that is a replacement for a different word.
Sexily. Coyly. Come only.
Indeed, those are the words that were replaced.
One of those wasn't even a word, but okay. Actually, no, I lost track of what words I used.
This picture is most pleasing to me.
Indeed. I like this picture too. It's pretty. But I also kind of knew that you were going to choose it because no reason. So I actually have a different one that I also like. Would you like to guess what it is?
I will attempt to guess at which picture you find most pleasing to you. I am going to say that this picture is entitled Octavia, parenthesis open, art challenge, parenthesis close.
You unfortunately would be incorrect.
Oh, darn it. I am so upset by this knowledge.
I like Octavia, but I don't actually like her as much as I do other characters when she's not in the company of Vinyl.
Are you saying that you do not like Octavia, as in you do not like Octavia? Ha ha ha. I made a joke. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
How about I just
Ha, ha,
tell
ha.
you which one I do like before you just completely creep me out.
I will agree to this. Yes.
My favorite picture is Pie Cheer, which features technically 3 Pinkie Pies, so 3 times the partying.
3 times the fun.
Okay, fine. The middle Pinkamena doesn't look like she's in the mood for any sort of partying, but you get my point.
I do indeed get your point.
Yeah, I like this picture because I like Pinkamena. Specifically Pinkamena. Like, let's say I like Pinkie Pie, such that I've invested 8 points in her, then I like Pinkamena, like, I don't know, worth 15 points? Or something? I don't know. It's not actually quite that ratio.
So, according to the mathematics that I am good at, because Hakisu is quite good at mathematics, you like Pinkamena, which is not Pinkie Pie, to almost twice the time that you like Pinkie
Yeah, that's
Pie.
not true, which is why I inserted the little disclaimer at the end of the ratio not being quite accurate.
Ah, yes, I understand.
But yeah, and also as a bonus, it has Surprise. Is that her name? I kind of forgot. I think that's her name.
Indeed, that is her name.
The Pinkie Pie original model with Pegasus wings before she became de-wingified. Ha ha ha, cupcakes.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, okay. What else can I say about this? It's Pinkamena. I like her. That's usually what all of my favorite pictures come down to. I like it! The end!
That is the most excellent reason for liking a picture.
Yes, indeed. Now, do we have any announcements before I go bang my head against a wall and bang a wrench against,
I do indeed have an announcement. Today, while I was sitting at the house that I live at, the house in which I reside, a package came for me.
Oh ho.
This package was from a man whose name shall be redacted and replaced with a different name to disguise this man's identity. This man, Alex Straza, has sent me a most wonderful gift that I find most pleasing to all my sensors,
A most
I
wonderful
mean,
gift.
all my feelings.
A most wonderful gift as in you didn't pay for it?
It was not quite a gift in that sense, I will concede. This gift, or not gift, if you so desire to not refer to it as a gift, for I did indeed exchange money for this, is a beautiful mousepad with an image of my favorite and the most lovely Roseluck.
Okay, who didn't see that coming? What was I gonna say?
I will include a picture of this now. Picture process.
Well done. So, yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, right. So, I don't actually know if you still have time. I bet you don't have any more time, but the mousepad shortage has begun, and if you're not getting yours soon, then, well, too bad. For shame. All your fault.
Yes, you should have gotten some earlier, when all the other humans did.
Indeed.
Or are you not a human?
And well done to those watchers slash commenters who have told us that they've already gotten their mouse pads. Good job. I'm giving you 2 thumbs up
We congratulate you most heartily.
Which I totally have because I have hands and not limbs like ponies.
We are done congratulating you.
Indeed. Okay, so that's that announcement. I guess it's time to say goodnight.
I do believe that it is indeed the time at which we say goodnight.
Say goodnight to our nice viewers, Hockey Sue.
Nice viewers, I wish you a good night and a Merry Christmas.
And a Happy New Year. Yeah, so good night, people. I'm gonna have to fix that. Oh God.
This episode of Stuff of the Week has been brought to you by Warheads. Just not sour enough.